From the largest telescope on the planet to a nuclear fusion reactor, these are the most intricate machines ever constructed that will surely blow your mind. Prepare to be stunned because today, we're going to look into the most sophisticated megaprojects witnessed by the world. Are you ready to embark on a journey into the future? The ELT. Our journey begins with the ELT, which stands for Extremely Large Telescope. While the name may not be very creative, it accurately describes the project. Currently, it is halfway completed and won't be operational until 2027. Despite this, it's evident that the Extremely Large Telescope will indeed be very large. Telescopes work by using curved mirrors to gather light from distant objects, focusing it into a single eyepiece or camera. The larger the mirror, the more light it can collect, allowing the telescope to see farther. This is where the ELT stands out. These mirrors are fully adjustable, with one thin enough to bend its shape, allowing for an incredible level of precision in focusing on objects. Astronomers can tweak the position of these mirrors by centimeters, millimeters, or even by tens of nanometers, a measurement approximately 10,000 times thinner than the width of a human hair. The ELT serves two main purposes: studying galaxies formed after the Big Bang and exploring the possibility of life on far-off planets. Once operational in 2027, it has the potential to significantly expand our understanding of the universe, possibly detecting planets around Proxima Centauri and becoming the first tool to find evidence of life in other solar systems. System 03 from the Ocean Cleanup. Now let's shift our focus to the ocean and a project known as System 03 by the Ocean Cleanup. In the distant past, the ocean was pristine, but in the last century, millions of tons of plastic waste have accumulated, which can be seen in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a vast expanse of floating garbage in the Pacific Ocean. This garbage patch is immense, covering approximately 1.6 million square kilometers, equivalent to 3 times the size of France, and unfortunately, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Attempting to address this issue is the Ocean Cleanup, a Dutch non-profit organization. In 2023, the Ocean Cleanup launched the third version of the project, System 03, surpassing its predecessors. With a U-shaped barrier stretching 2.2 kilometers, nearly 3 times longer than the previous version, System 03 has 5 times the capacity of System 002. The goal is to optimize the cost per kilogram of plastic removed from the ocean. Additionally, artificial intelligence is employed to target the densest patches of plastic in the sea. The overall efficiency of the new system makes it feasible to construct an entire fleet to clean the entire Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Huawei European Supply Center. Now, let's shift our attention back to dry land, specifically a mega project fueled by 5G, the Huawei European Supply Center in northern Hungary. This segment is brought to you by Huawei, who generously extended an invitation to explore their supply center and witness their 5G network in action. For those unfamiliar, 5G represents a cutting-edge approach to network connectivity, surpassing the speed of its predecessor, 4G. With the potential to download data up to 20 times faster, 5G enables tasks like downloading an entire movie in less than a minute. Beyond speed, 5G distinguishes itself by accommodating the simultaneous connection of numerous devices, fostering digital ecosystems where phones, computers, cars, fridges, watches, robots, and more can seamlessly exchange data in a complex, high-speed web. Huawei, renowned for its expertise in building phones and computers, also specializes in information technology and network connectivity. Having played a crucial role in establishing 5G in China, Huawei is now extending its efforts to do the same in Europe. Since implementing these 5G features, the supply center has seen a 30% increase in efficiency. This success positions Huawei as a pioneer in the Industrial Revolution 4.0, inspiring private companies across Europe to establish similar automated 5G systems. The Bodle Solar Park. Now let's delve into another record-breaking project, the Bodle Solar Park. As our world advances, the demand for energy continues to rise. With fossil fuels depleting and the pressing issue of carbon emissions, many countries are shifting their focus to renewable alternatives. Just as we highlighted the advantage of a Chilean desert mountain for the ELT telescope due to its cloudless skies, the Thar Desert in northern India boasts similarly clear skies, making it an ideal location for solar panels. Since 2015, India has been capitalizing on this potential. resulting in a solar park that rivals the size of many towns. The Bodle Solar Park encompasses a staggering 10 million solar panels, covering an expansive area of 56 square kilometers. To put this in perspective, it's a third of the size of Washington, D.C., and has the capacity to generate enough energy to power over 4 million Indian households. Officially, Bodle stands as the largest solar park the world has ever witnessed. What sets Bodle apart is its deployment of a state-of-the-art fleet of robots designed to keep the solar panels free from dust. While the Thar Desert experiences minimal clouds, occasional sandstorms pose a challenge. Rather than relying on human workers, the project employs 2,000 automated robots to ensure the panels remain clean and efficient. NASA's Lunar Gateway. Now let's embark on a journey to outer space with NASA's Lunar Gateway. In 1969, NASA accomplished the remarkable feat of sending a human to the moon during the Apollo missions, an engineering marvel that cost around $25 billion. Over 50 years later, they are undertaking an even more ambitious project, to return to the moon and establish a space station named Lunar Gateway. Once complete, astronauts will utilize the Lunar Gateway to conduct in-depth studies of the moon, living on the station for extended periods and using it as a base for moon expeditions. At the closest point in its orbit, the station will be 1,500 kilometers from the lunar surface. Astronauts can also bring samples back to the Lunar Gateway's onboard laboratories, exploring possibilities such as extracting water from moon rocks using a device that pulls oxygen from iron oxide deposits and adds hydrogen to generate H2O, Ider. Now, let's explore the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, commonly known as Ider. This cutting-edge project is a collaborative effort involving some of the world's major countries, including China, Germany, India, France, the US, Russia, the UK, Japan, and more. Described as the most complicated machine in human history and the most expensive experiment to date, Ider aims to achieve nuclear fusion. Ider, situated in the south of France, is constructing an experimental machine with over 1 million components. Upon completion in 2035, it will weigh over 20,000 tons and stand 30 meters tall. At its core is a massive, donut-shaped chamber made of double-walled steel, weighing more than 4,000 tons. This chamber serves as the vessel for fuel injection before each reaction, boasting an interior under tightly sealed vacuum conditions. The project serves as a proof of concept, demonstrating the feasibility of large-scale nuclear fusion, with success potentially paving the way for electricity generation through this method. Though Ider's activation is a few years away, its success could have transformative effects on the world. Well, that's about it for today's video. Are there any mega projects that we haven't included? Let us know in the comments below. Do give us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.